All right. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Okay. My name is Bika, and together with me is Miss Hani. We are both from UCTC, University Transformation Community Center, and also Campus Lifestyle. And we are here today. We are going to present you how to do events, USR events, University Social Responsibility events during this time, MCO, and also planning for campus lifestyle. So I'd like to invite Miss Hani to present on the first part.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Okay.
Morning, Kak.
Hi, morning. Uh, I just wanted to ask who actually attended this session last time. I think we have actually organized it during MCO. Who actually have attended this talk last time? Okay, that's good. Thank you, Sharil. Who else attended? Because of we actually invited also last time club members and also the president, secretary, and all. So basically, we're going to repeat the same thing. Okay, the procedures and also the ways of all the clubs and societies to send a proposal to us, okay, because of it's very important to you to apply for fund from our department, okay, because of we have allocation of funds for all club and societies, mainly for university social responsibility projects. Okay, so even though we have MCO, so we extended with CMCO, and we have students still not coming to campus, but yet we have few students who actually involved in USR activities. So even though you actually not coming to campus, but still you initiate USR activities or CSR, or you call as charity or welfare activities. When you are still MNU student, you are entitled to get fund. Okay, you entitled to get fund from our unit to organize your program. So that's why it's very important to all of you and important for us to deliver the message. Okay, so even previously we have students who involved in elective subject, which is personal social responsibilities. So they also entitled to get funds from our unit. So it's important for you to know this message, and please tell to your friends, and please tell to the other clubs and societies, saying that if you like to do charity work, we have allocation of funds. Okay, but before you apply it, we have some sort of the SOP. It's not a very tedious one. The only thing is for you to write a proposal, okay, to write a proposal for us. So we will look at your proposal, and we sometimes we only have a minor edit, okay, or minor change on your proposal. Then we advise you accordingly. Then after that, you can proceed. Our staff actually can proceed to key in STAP. Then whatever that you do and everything, so make sure that you claim on time, and we actually allocate funds for you. Okay, so even it's not that much, but at least it actually helps. It actually helps. But some of the certain programs actually exceed because of we have allocation of funds somewhat like around 1,000 ringgit per program. Okay, but some of the program actually exceed. So we just need a justification why you need more than 1,000 ringgit. So if we see that your program is impactful, Okay, it's impactful and it's kind of like different charity work than other programs. So we might actually allocate more than 1,000. Okay. So before I proceed, so I would like you to ask me questions, stop me at any time at the chat box or whatever. You just write in the questions, and Miss Bika and me actually can help you to answer it. Okay. So how to initiate USR initiative during MCO? Next. So here the objective is we do not know when is the MCO ends because we still have COVID keep on increasing, right? So we have MCO, CMCO, and all that. So whatever it is, the charity have to go on. We have many needy people actually need our help. Okay, even though most of you MMU students are actually in the right place, in the comfortable homes, but we have others, the needy people that they are not, might be actually been kicked out at the rental house that need our help. Okay, or need maybe a food supplies and whatever. So we need our MMU students to be aware of these needy people, neighborhood surrounding you, and group in a team and start apply for write a proposal and apply for fund, even though you are not coming from a club. Okay, right, Vika? Even though students not coming from a club, they are only a small project team, meaning that a group of students that like to do charity work. Suddenly you are in a WhatsApp group, and then suddenly you want to help a group of needy people in Klang Valley, contoh, or in orphan center and everything, because they ask you and seek help from you. So this group of people not coming from the same club, still you can apply for funds from us. Okay, it's okay, you are not coming from the same club or society. See, a group of people that have a same interest to help a group of needy people, still you can apply for fund. Okay, so this is actually in a way we would like you to adapt with the current situation, meaning that if you don't go there, we don't go to the orphanage center, you don't go to the old folks home center, still you can do charity, still you can do charity work. So in a way it actually we need students to be a helping hand to our communities during crisis. Next. So who is your target market? Just now I have actually highlighted maybe an uh, orphanage center, old folks home, or we have a group of youth that lost their jobs. Okay, that lost their jobs, and because of some of the groups, some of the communities that they have day to day work, so they don't have monthly salary, whatever. So when CMCO starts, they have to be locked in their house, so they can't go to work. So they lost their what do you call that? Uh, their jobs and everything. So maybe you would like to help them by providing them food supplies or whatever. Okay, so in a proposal, don't write B40 or you don't write needy people. So be precise, or who are they that you would like to help. Okay, maybe a group of youngsters in taman mana-mana, taman belia in Klang Valley, something like that. So you need to identify who are they, then you actually can write a proposal. So you need to narrow your target, okay? So either in primary school, in Melaka, or in district Melaka Tengah. And also we have students who interested to do digital training, online training, okay? So this online training perhaps needs some sort of funds, okay? Because of we have these students who are actually teaching the other teachers on how using Kahoot, on how using Google Meet, on how using Google Classroom. So that is considered a charity work. Remember last time, if your club or societies go to one of the village, teaching them how to use Microsoft Words, how to use Microsoft PowerPoint. But this time you can do it online. Okay, you can do it online. So that's why we encourage you to do charity work, even though you are at home, even in your small room. Okay, so even teaching kids, okay, on how to use Kahoot, or on how to upload YouTube, or how maybe a simple manual how to do hydroponic at home, okay, because of they are stuck at home, so you can actually make some of the activity. So this is considered a charity. Okay, so perhaps you would like to have a fund to start with, to buy a hydroponic, to buy the plants, to buy the seeds and whatever, to put up in the video. Okay, so this is somewhat interesting. The next, so finding the needs of your target. So find out, once you know the target, so you need to know what they want. Okay, so you segmentize it. How actually the pattern, the behavior, the trends, and also demographic. Different areas have different needs. Okay, so yesterday I got a call from a society, a youth society, saying that in their area have around 183 affected communities that need food supplies. So what are we going to do with it? Okay, so that is considered as the emergency fund that we need to find out, and to give them food supplies like beras, minyak, garam, gula, and everything. Okay, so it's all the basic food supply. So when we know that in Alor Gajah 183 affected, so they need food supply. So what are you going to do with that? Okay, you write into us, put a proposal in it, and maybe half of it we cover, another half of it you will do a crowdfunding. Okay, so next. So what are the problems you need to solve? So this is when I said that identify the needs and find out the problems, and you need to solve it. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, method. What is the best method to reach the kids? What is the best method to reach the needy? What is the best method to reach the communities? Okay, because you are from your home and you cannot reach them physically, so what are you going to do? Okay, or you are actually at home, and you want to help these primary or secondary kids in school. How are you going to reach them? So that's why you need to call up schools, to call up the right teachers. Okay, the right, like for example, you want to help related to the science, related to the maths, or related to the robotic or whatever. So you need to call the schools and find out which teachers that need help. Okay, so this is very important for us to find a best method to reach the kids. Okay, even last week, Sekolah Sains Muzaffar Shah called me and asked, like, can you do a motivational talk to the SPM students? Okay, so this is how actually you find out the right module, and you give a talk. But if you do not know the topic, it's okay, reach to us and we will find out the right people to give talks to them. So that also is considered as a charity work. Okay, you are the person who organize it, but you call up speaker to give a talk to the school. Okay, okay, next. Bika, is this session will be recorded? There's a question here.
Oh yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, we will record and send it to you. But we have a previous record session, right? Because you can actually share that one too.
Yes, we have a previously record session. You can watch it in YouTube. I'll share the link in the chat box.
Okay. How to make your idea is rich and impactful. If you want to know your idea is impact the society, meaning that you have to find out the root cause of a problem. Okay, what actually the communities or the society's root cause of a problem? What actually the root cause of a problems for this school, that this student cannot do online training. Perhaps right now, most of the schools do not know how to do online training because they do not know how to use the Google Meet. They do not know how to use Google Classroom. Since you are multimedia university students, why not you do a manual and give it to the teachers on using it for free, right? or maybe teach teachers to upload the modules in YouTube, so that the link they can share to the students, and the students actually can watch the videos over and over again while answering the quizzes or whatever. So you are from multimedia university, make use of your knowledge and skills so that it actually benefit whoever that wants your knowledge. Okay, so that's why your idea is very important, because of when you know the target market, you know the target respondent, and you know their problem, and that's why your idea mm, um, is understandable by the person, and also impactful, is very useful for them. Okay, so make sure that whatever that you design, the initiative that you design is mapped to the community's need, or it maps to the respondent needs. Okay, so how to make sure it reach the audience, how to make sure that they understand. So make sure that if you do a training, or if you do any knowledge transfer session, make sure that you have a simple feedback form. Okay, simple feedback form. How do you get the simple feedback form? You just Google it in Google, just satisfaction form. Okay, a satisfaction form for training. Okay, so in a satisfaction form for training, it shows that whether they understand your module, they understand your whatever that knowledge that you transferred. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, because of there's a column saying that improvements. There's a column down there in open-ended question saying that areas of improvement. So there they will actually give you suggestions. Okay, give you suggestions. Then later on, when you want to do another talk, or when you want to do another charity work, you actually will improvise accordingly, according to the comments. Okay, so that's why even a simple charity work, you need to get the feedbacks from the respondents. Okay, because sometimes, for example, if a normal charity works, like for example, you go for Gotong Royong, you go for the beach cleaning, you go for whatever physical charity work, whoever that you involve with, like for example, you will involve with Majlis Bandaran, you will involve with Ketua Kampung, you will involve with the respondents like Makcik or Pakcik or whatever. So you need to ask their feedbacks. Is it okay on whatever that you're organizing? So from there, you could look and improve your programs. So that's what actually most of the charity works or event that you lack of, which is get the feedback. So get the feedback, it's very important. Design simple feedback form. Okay? Okay. Next, then you know whether it's impact or not. Okay, so kita tak nak, we do not want that you have a program that you yourself enjoy it. But how about the neighborhood around it? How about the society, the respondent around it? They don't enjoy it. They don't see that is it giving impact to them. So that's why you need to have a simple feedback form. So later you know what else that you want to do. Okay. So list of USR program ideas. So cleaning Zoom lacquer. Okay, see this cleaning Zoom lacquer, we have actually have done it, right? Because we have done it. So this is actually we actually propose it to personal social responsibilities students, and what they have done is they have paint a mural in a very long tunnel in Zoo Malacca. Okay, so next when you come to Malacca, there's a long tunnel in Zoo Malacca that is actually from our MMU students. Okay, they have done it. So the next phase is they have to paint a mural in the, if I'm not mistaken, in the tiger or lion's cage, right, Bika? Okay, that will be very challenging. But if you want that, if you want to join us, it should be no problem. Just tell us. It can be part of your charity work. Okay. Then another one we have painting mural in
Taman Buaya.
Taman Buaya. Painting mural in Taman Buaya that we're going to start next month. Okay, next month. So whoever in Malacca, whoever that's boring, feel bored in Malacca, if you stay in Malacca, you can join us and paint mural in Crocodile Farm. Okay. And another one is list of the program ideas. Like I said, video on creating awareness. If I'm not mistaken, last 2 months we have plenty of students who actually create a mental awareness campaign, mental health awareness campaign. So whoever that actually doing this mental health awareness campaign, I always advise that make sure you have counselor or whoever expert look at the modules. Okay, because of this, we do not want you spread wrong message to the respondents. Okay, poster competition on cleanliness, like for example the hygiene, how to use what do you call that, sanitizer correctly, how to use it, how many times you need to use your sanitizer. Okay, because this is important for the uh, to what you call to spread the COVID or to spread the disease to other people. So this poster is actually also help for the schools students. Okay, and pengasih awareness video. Pengasih awareness video is we have an NGO. Pengasih is a drug rehab center. Pengasih is a drug rehab center in KL, and they have it in every state. So if you go to Pengasih Center, I think next time when this MCO lifted, you should go to Pengasih. Okay, you should go to Pengasih in KL in Bukit Tungku. Okay, you can see that numbers of youth there is at your age that having problem with drugs, having problem with pills, having problem with all sort of whatever that they used to get high and to get focus in exams. Okay, even I went there and I interviewed them and said, why you take this? Because I need pills to get focused. I need pills not to go to sleep so that I can study and all. So you can go there and meet them, and you can do program with pengasih residents there. Okay, you can do program in the pengasih residents. Okay, and if you can't go there because of due to CMCO, is okay because of you can start to do awareness program on the drug abuse, okay, on the impact and effects of using drugs and all that. Okay, so if you would like to do this pengasih awareness video, okay, I actually can link you to pengasih, which is the president of pengasih, and you just write in a proposal on what funds that you would like us to, how much that you would like us to fund for your project. Okay, so this is only ideas. Okay, this is only ideas for you on doing programs while you are at home. Okay, while you are at home. Okay, okay. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, next. I think we have to skip to the feedback form, right? Feedback form. Yang ni feedback form nanti you need to give link lah. You need to give link. Is it this thing is helpful? Is it this talk is helpful for you? Okay. Okay. If you would like uh, to to write in a proposal, okay. Okay, so now I would like you to submit your feedback. Is it this short sharing session, is it useful for you, for the club, and for the societies? Okay, I would like to welcome our Director of Student Affairs, which is Dr. Abdullah, is here. And we have around how many students and clubs?
Arif,
Okay, project title. Okay, project title. Okay, next. Then you have background, a bit of background of your proposal. Okay, a bit of background proposal, like a summary. okay, of a proposal. Then you have a mission and aim of a project. Okay, this is very important. Okay, mission and aim. Somewhat mission, like for example, who do you target? Okay, which area and all. Okay, or maybe you like your mission is to train, give a online training for 20 teachers on Google Classroom. So that's your mission. So we hope that in the end your mission will accomplish. Then we have objective of the project. Okay, so for your information, every items in the proposal template, we have a description under it. So it's easy for you to understand, so easy for you to fill out. Okay, and a bit of project details on the type, on the date and time and venue. Okay, list of team members. So list of team members, you can write in a words, then you can upload the file. Okay, list of team members, um, you can upload the file. Can you make it a bit wider? Zoom, zoom sikit sebab tak nampak. Yang mata biasalah. Nak dekat 40 ni. Okay. Okay, list of team members, you can actually add the file. And project team chart, you need to do an organizational structure. But okay, if only 5 of you is okay. You just put 5 of you and do a bit of chart. Who's the project manager? Who's the secretary? Who's the treasurer? Who's the team members? Okay, and you upload the file. Okay, next. Okay, publicity. Okay, publicity is quite important because we need to know where you post up or tell the audience, okay, on your program. Like for example, social media. Okay, for example, social media. For example, some of you actually very determined that they call up press. Okay, call up press. So this is very important for you to write up which press that you invite. Okay, so if it's physical charity event, say perhaps you would like to call a VIP or officiator. So if only stat member execs, you can write in the stat exec or stat director's name who would like to invite, okay, or your dean or whatever. If no one, okay, if no one, that's okay. You just put none there. So project workflow is like a project Gantt chart. Okay, we would like to know the progress of your event. Okay, we would like to know the progress of your event. Okay, progress of event, like for example, from starting from the planning until the implementation part. Okay, until submission. So we like to know how long it takes for you to make sure that the project runs. Then tentative of a program. This tentative of program also you need to upload. Task work and allocation, meaning that you have a department. Okay, if you have a department. So if you have a publicity department, you have a F&B department and all that. So please put detail on each task. Okay. So cost estimation budget, meaning that we would like the cost estimation and budget is according to the department. Like for example, it's F&B department. Okay, if F&B department, what is it under it? What's the items under it? Itemize it and put the fund, put the budget, okay, or the cost. Then if it's related to publicity, put an item under publicity, then we put cost. So it's easier for us to know that which items or department that we would like to fund. Okay, okay, next. So this one is we like to know whether your project is aligned for which framework. Is it education? Is it ICT? Or is it community development? Okay, so you need to choose, is it education? Okay, is it ICT related to the online training or digital marketing or whatever? Community development, meaning that you would like to transfer, you would like to develop this community. Okay, like for example, you giving up skills or whatever. So education might be perhaps on the knowledge transferring with the school students and all. Okay, so this is on the, we would like to know which areas of this USR falls into: education, ICT, or community development. Okay. Then finished, right? Then that's it. So you need to submit the approval form, which is the form just now, the Google form. Then you need to get the recommendation from the advisor. Okay, you need to get recommendation from the advisor, and you need to get a verification from us, from UCTC. Then you get approval from state director. So usually once you key in the Google form, so everything is intact there, which is I can verify it and state director can approve it, then automatically our staff actually can help you to key in the step. So the essential part is to key in or proposal submit your proposal in at the Google link. Okay, Miss Bika actually have write in the Google link at the chat box. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Any question?
Okay, to proceed further from USR proposal form, after the event, you are required to submit USR report submission form. So in this form, you are required to apa ni, detail in what have you done during your USR project. The link is provided, which I can share it in the chat box as well. Okay, if you can see here, this is a format of the USR report submission. Right, you have to state in your project man who is the project manager, which faculty and which campus, and the name of the project title again. All right. And then next, you have to submit, you have to tell us your summary of the event, describe the project itself, what have you done. It's probably might be a little different from your proposal, and that's why we need some sort of short summary from you. All right, table of contents of what you have done during the event. Introduction again, you can probably copy paste from the USR form. Project workflow, and how this project align with UCTC MMU University social responsibility. Okay, you have to key in your framework. It's either in education, must be aligned in either education, community development, or ICT and digital, because again, it might differ from your actual proposal. All right, and we need to know what are the outcomes of the project. Okay, does it affect the community development? Does it has a sustainability factor in terms of you strategizing your to make your whatever that you are sharing, you are teaching, development that you have done with the community, education, knowledge that you have shared, does it sustainability in developing the community itself? All right, and second outcome is we need to see if there's any impact factor. How many orphans or how many percentage have you achieved in your mission? Probably let's say you are doing painting murals, probably you at least succeed in 70% of it. Probably another 30%, the place, the organizer, the main organizer itself completed the rest of it. It could be like that, which is probably differ from your original proposal. And also, lastly, and then next on, we need your financial report. What have you spent? And also, we need all the receipts that you have spent. so we can somewhat submit this, and you can claim your any spending that you have done. Okay. All right. If you have testimonial and feedbacks from the targeted community, let's say you have done awareness video online in YouTube or Facebook Live, you can include any testimony or feedbacks or comments in this submission report submission as well. All right. And then we need also, if you have key achievement or recognitions received, let's say you receive an award for your USR project or some sort of a CJL, we need to, it's best that you share with us. If you have media involved, we need the media release. You can share your media release. And if you have networks with companies involving the project, doesn't matter if internal or external, you can share with us who are these companies, who are these bodies, this NGO, it could be organizational bodies, government agencies. You can share with us with their contacts and their who are they. Okay. And also, lastly, your conclusions, which is straightforward, and your recommendations if you want to do it next year on, or you want to do it better, improve better on next plan that you have, let's say if the same project. Okay. Funds. All right. You need to state also, we previously we've asked you for financial report. And also, we need to know how many internal funds that you are using, and how many external funds that you have raised. External funds mean you have seek for sponsorship, or you have done uh, GoFundMe project outside, and you raise some money to proceed with your USR project. And also, if you have any government funds, NGO, private sector, and others, you need to indicate as well. All right. It's for every USR project, it's best that you have pictures or videos that you have done, so that there's a proof saying that you attended there. These are the people that you have served, the community, the kids, whoever that you have met. You need to include the picture as well, and proof of funds and donation received, all the receipts, and also participation list. Participation list is either it could be the list of volunteers involved in your project, or the list of kids community that has involved, and that or that you have helped in the project. All right, I think that's it. This one is repeated part. All right, so the submission of the report should um, you should do the submission of the report, because this is to proceed with your claiming. Okay, so when you submit your post report, kindly seek a recommendation from your advisor or DDS. All right, send it to us, and we will proceed for claiming to your club or to your self account. Okay, and that's it. Okay, Miss Annie, anything to add?
Nothing. Just email us or write in email if you have problems to write a proposal. We actually willing to help you. Okay, if you have you're confused with some of the items in a proposal, we actually will guide you one by one. So don't worry. And also, we would like to tell you something about lifestyle. Okay, so I think Ms. Bika to proceed on a bit of lifestyle activities.
Yes, for campus lifestyle, for USR, I think that's the end of, sorry, for USR, I think that's the end of today's presentation. And next, I'm going to present on campus lifestyle, which is involved more on performing arts. So the rest of you can leave except for COS, Choir Club, MAL, MME Music, MATA, DJ Club, Show Choir Club, Anime, Society of Modern Visual Culture, if there's any, Tamu, and Rentak Dance Club. The rest of you, you may leave the room. Um, thank you. If you have any question, you can still send email to us through by replying the email that I sent you earlier.
Yes, for any university social responsibilities project and lifestyle activities will go through UCTC. So any charity works, activities, okay, any welfare activities, you have to write into UCTC, okay? So thank you so much. And then this is our email if you like to ask anything on university social responsibilities. Okay. Thank you, Arif. Thank you, Tisha.